I am describing. Describing a redwood pencil has an organic hydraulic system. I'm describing a. Sorry, I hope it's a psychosomatic injury and I didn't see the correct X-ray or I mislooked at it. I'm describing a redwood fence post as an organic hydraulic system for terraforming using an ever-expanding lean-to design as a proof of concept. Okay. Oh yeah, okay. Don't tell them. Get it done. Okay. Apologies. Kickstarter. Kickstarter rules, okay. Sorry, projects. Must create something to share with others. For $30, it'll be a topical, it'll be a tattoo numbing agent. Currently, the $30 kit would use a topical numbing agent, a few syringes, a shot glass, and a condom. The condom is important. It would basically, shot glass in this case is the item for donate for thank you for donating. That's all it takes to bypass a vasectomy with this method. $30, not even $30. The $30 is extra to help pay for it. It was the syringes, the anesthesia, the anesthetics, and the condom. The condom is worn during the initial intercourse. Sorry, that's for $30. For $300, it would be a turkey baster included. It would be a small turkey baster. It's not a turkey baster. It would be like one of those medicine droppers with a squeeze bit on it, except it would be formed like hand formed. Like it would be formed at some point to have two bulbs to squeeze and look comical as far as it would look like in the shape of a penis. So that's the extra to give back to thank you for the $300 purchase. Because that aside, it would also be the $30 purchase. The extra being $270, the donation amount, the extra gift. You'd also get the shot glass. Shot glass, you can use it to help handle with the condom. But okay, to describe, let's see first. Projects must be honest and clearly presented. Sorry again for the excessive recordings. I need help editing them if possible. Projects must be okay. Sorry. So presenting clearly. Sorry, my back continues to be. When you have a vasectomy, I liken it to having a keg, like a beer keg, for example, with a tap ready to go at a party. So you can pump it a few times and dispense your liquid. People get drunk. When you get a vasectomy, you now pump and whatnot. The tubes to that outside part of the keg will no longer supply what's in the kegs. Like to the extent of once your tubes are cleared, like the person with the vasectomy's tubes are cleared, they're going to be sterile for the most part. They won't produce the things that would get you drunk in that setting. Although they will continue to produce something that is similar to the stuff that doesn't get you drunk. As far as in this case, it would be pregnancy for the vasectomy. And one of my side things, and this is one of the creepy things that I just want to be upfront about, is that if this, once you bypassing a vasectomy is proven effective, basically you're volunteering for an experiment with a couple, hopefully, or allowing. You can help adjust the population control. You can volunteer for a vasectomy right now, regardless if you have kids or not, as long as you're after puberty. I read that that's a pretty good. Projects must be clear. Honest and clearly presented. I have not yet tried this because I'm scared of the uncomfortable that it's going to be whenever using the syringe on my testicles. Also, I have a child who will be 8 in February, who I've not seen in 6 years. I'm court ordered to have 2 hours a week of supervised visitation. I'm hoping with this COVID stuff I can find motivation to get it started, but the people around her they're not wanting them around me around her for a reason, and I agree with them. I shouldn't be around people. Distraction. Projects must be honest and clearly presented. Like I said, I need to edit this. These are examples also of why honest. I'm trying to be honest about why I haven't done it. Like jabbed myself in the testicles and pulled it out for the. So. For the $30, you get the syringes. The one syringe, at least, was originally to insert the tattoo ointment that's organic to try to numb the stuff on the inside. But later I've realized that the testicular area, scrotum area, is so thin, you can probably numb the testicles well enough with topical anesthetics over the counter. I don't know the experience yet. I don't know. That's part of some of the costs for finding out, like within the 2 months. I think probably about 5 weeks would be a shipping goal once the goal is achieved, because that would be 4 weeks of trying once per week 4 different methods of legal anesthetics. Projects must be honest and clearly presented. So you got this you can't get drunk off this keg. You can't get pregnant off this sperm. This ejaculate. I don't know what the jargon is specifically. Projects must be. But all I know is that when I have an orgasm as a male, my bit's not going to get you pregnant if you're female. providing things don't reverse themselves naturally, which I'm warned it can happen occasionally. Okay, if you look up bypass vasectomy on Google, you get reverse vasectomy, and it's going to cost you minimal $3,000. At this point, insurance should not pay for that because you're getting a vasectomy reverse. If you can't afford that, you can't afford what's going to come next. Projects must be okay. Sorry. So, you now need to get the sperm out of the keg. You need to get the drunk juice or the pregnancy juice out of the keg and mix it back with the flavor. Well, in this case, I'd say the flavor of the beer. It would be lubricants. So, you're now going to wear the condom as the male. You're going to want to helpfully your partner, not hopefully, your willing and consensual partner who's prepared to get pregnant and wanting to, and the sole the sole barrier is a vasectomy. Bypass it by wearing your condom, getting her to have an orgasm, working out to where, like, you're close to orgasms. At this point, I don't know how painful it is, but you should be, as you're getting close to orgasms, maybe start having her numb your balls, like put the stuff around that'll numb your stuff to where once you have that orgasm in the condom, you slip it off to contain as much, like as your orgasm is the male into the condom, you're slipping it off so you contain as much as you can. And she is tying that condom and inserting that into her vagina to keep it warm. This is, I think, a very important thing. I've learned this from losing a fish to cleaning a bowl, like a fish bowl, and not acclimating it whenever cleaning the bowl. It's like, it's warm enough water. The water that it was using was the outside water during cool time, where as far as room temperature water would have been probably warm enough for the fish to be acclimated because it was already, so you're getting water from outside. Anyways, so that's where I'm getting must be honest about where that is coming from me. I am plagiarizing, trying to help present it in a way to prove. Okay, sorry. Present it on. So you now have this condom being warmed. That's got you've got your beer, you've got your unalcoholic beverage in this condom. Let's get the concentrated alcohol into the condom. Let's go with two methods. You've got directly from the vas deferens continuing to be attached to your testicle. I recall it being a very hard, the dura mater in your brain is like Tough Mudder. It's because it's a difficult thing to bypass. In this case, this one's it's almost like a plastic bit that would probably break a toothpick if you poked it at the correct, if you try to poke into it with a toothpick, I'm thinking the toothpick will splinter out and not pierce it. I don't know how much, you could push it and stuff. I'm not going to test that this time. I don't really intend to, just because. Anyways, I'm sorry. Projects must be. So, you've got the one method is to go through that bit of the I think it's called the vas deferens, the plastic bit connected to the testicle, remaining after the vasectomy from however long passed. Or you can go directly through the testicle, insert the syringe, the unused syringe directly from the sterile container, insert into the testicle without adjusting any pusher, puller. Once into the testicle, push middle of the testicle. I'm not certain. This is part of the. I would test this in the 5 weeks of the testing the parts, because it's got to be in testing each one. I would every time get numb for those 4 times to determine the pain and discomfort for those weeks. If at some point they would determine, I would have to refund the money until discussions were made. Or if the volunteers were fine with that, I'd still send it out. Don't get me wrong, because this is awesome. Just because I'm a pansy doesn't mean you shouldn't be. Sorry, projects must be. So I was saying, I don't know how uncomfortable it will be once you use a syringe in your testicles the next day. But let me be very clear on this: 9 months, pregnancy, birth, childbirth. I am trying. During this process, I am when I complain, I'm gonna feel very badly about that, because it's dumb. I'm not pushing a baby out this thing. I'm sore because I jabbed it a few times with a syringe. what's the size difference? You know, I mean, that's like almost, you know, Earth to fucking sun rotation. Sorry about the language, but I'm trying not to piss off the ladies because it's important. When I complain about the pain to my testicles, if it's uncomfortable, I'm trying to accept my cowardice, like right now, so that way it's less bothersome to those that guy is just weak, you know, he should, I mean, yeah, it's probably going to be sore, but come on, they're pushing, a watermelon through an orange hole. I got poked in the testicles with a syringe a few times. Anyways, I haven't done it anyway, so project must be honestly, so you take that, from whichever method you use, you push it, once you've got the syringe to be determined as far as the I've got a few ideas on this, but it'll get too winded to talk to how there. But either ways, I've told you the most specific of that part. Anyways, so now you have the syringe. You want to do it in a timely fashion because after all the warmth and stuff, you now insert that syringe into the condom directly. You squeeze it out. You kind of like, while it's in, you just kind of finger it. Get her to have another orgasm, preferably. And not get her to, but like with her consent and hopefully understanding of, and probably, I would assume a lot of ladies will find this to be their idea. I've often found that women have told me, I've tried to, or I would have told you sooner, or if I had known you wouldn't have, not find it, that they would have told me that they might have dated me if they would have known that I prefer such things. Because I know that it's creepy, like the Revlon commercial. I'm sorry, this is distracting. Projects must be honest. So at this point, you now have a condom full, not full. I mean, hey, you know, no judgment. For me, you'd have a thimble that's, I'm sorry, for me, you'd have oh, come on. Let's see. You know, maybe a bit. You've got a bit of your non-alcoholic beverage, and you've got a bit of your alcohol insert together in this thing while you're mixing it together, because it's still tied together. And that small hole from the syringe, if it leaks out, it's fine. That's what you're after. You're not going to squeeze it through that hole. You're going to end up after you've had some fun and maybe even, I don't know. Anyways. So, let's say you turn the condom inside out, put it back on, have some intercourse, enjoy for the next few days, should have some morning sickness pretty soon. That is it. That is the way to do it. Once again, I've got the two options that can do t-shirts and stuff, and I'm going to pause. Okay, sorry. Projects honest and clearly presented. I need to edit that and do that better for you. Sorry. Individual prototype demonstration. That's what I need to do that. Okay, see, so that's what I'm concerned with. Misleading imagery. Pictures of also includes photorealistic. Yeah, I'm not unwilling to do that. Those two are also, those will only cost me a few dozen dollars to start. This is more of if you're even willing to let me do those 2 points. Based on the projects can't fundraise for charity. This isn't a charity. This is personal gain to afford the option of whoops, my screen froze. At equity. Oh, projects can't offer equity. Oh, doesn't. Okay, projects can't involve prohibited items. Oh, I did not see this the first time. Sorry. Does not do that. Awesome. Does not. Actually, I can make it cheaper than leave it at $30 fucking and let them make their own decisions about numbing agents. It'll be a few syringes, a condom, a shot glass. The $300 one will be a few syringes, a condom, a shot glass, and a penis-styled insertion device for the condom. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so whenever you turn your condom inside out, if you don't want to just turn it inside out and start screwing again like you're wanting to in the first place, you could pour it into this, or you could like suck it out of the thing with this thing. It'll be like a turkey baster scaled down, but it'll have 2 bolts on it. Because it's $300, you deserve it. You deserve to be extravagant. Okay, genetically modified organisms as a reward. No, it's not a reward. It's a potential byproduct. If intended for, if used as intended, it would be a byproduct. Not genetically modified. Oh. Okay, see, there's some people say, like, since you're using the syringes to have babies. But to me, I say, since you're using a syringe and in this method, you're pulling out so much genetic material at once that it continues to let the fittest survive. Or not the fittest survive, but, like, as far as nature, you know, so many in one egg, there's going to be a lot, and it's going to be, I mean, similar as far as the female is not changing anything. It's the male doing their part to prevent hysterectomies being required for child control, not for birth control. I'm sorry. My parents should have used adoption or abortion for my child control. Sorry about that. That's unnecessary. Energy, food, or drinks, offensive material. Okay, hate speech and current. I need to edit this recording. I do intend to record it and send this in as is, but I'm sorry about the swearing and the... Yeah, well, if you're willing to help, I would definitely love the tips on a script. That would probably be beneficial to both of us, or to all of us. Involved offensive material, offering genetic, okay, live animals, does not, will not offer alcohol as a reward, does not offer alcohol. Yeah, leave off the nice. Offering financial money processing or credit services. No, yeah, you make it, you care for it. Adopt or don't abort, just adopt if you're not going to take care of yourself, and also register your baby. You should be getting you probably by this point have gotten a lot of education on babies, much more than I have. Remember, my child is 8 years old. I haven't seen her in 6. I'm sorry to Max for that, by the way. Political fundraising is not, well, no, it's not political fundraising. Currently, it's for housing. Like, I do want to run for president in 2024. I would use the knowledge, like, not the popularity gains, hopefully popularity gains from this if it's successful, is not for fundraising, but for a soapbox campaign slogan, like the whole you deserve to keep your eggs. Hey, males, volunteer for vasectomy after you graduate high school. Pornographic material, that's can be done without the pornographic material, but I do need help with that. Not help, I mean, with the area I'm referring to, but as far as what to post and how to post it to not be pornographic. Projects that promote discriminate, because it will be, I'm referring to, anyways, projects that promote discriminate. Cool. I hope it doesn't. I hope it actually prevents most of this stuff from continuing. I hope it helps remove harassment, and so that way free will can start to exist. Projects that share things that already exist. Or Google, yes, do a search for bypass vasectomy. I mentioned that you will get vasectomy reversal only. Of course, this is only the first 2 pages. The first page, I didn't click the second page because I know it's out there. They're not going to give it because it's pulling a weed versus the gardener that cuts the weed. Reversing a vasectomy is an extreme method. Bypassing it is a courtesy, like not a courtesy. It lets you perform a courtesy to your planet at this point. It's getting big just because. Sorry. Resale. All rewards must have been produced or designed by the project or one of its creators. No reselling things from elsewhere. Okay, cool. I've got a website to ask about this for the products. It's not Patreon for the turkey basters. I'll get some help making the. Okay, sorry. Checks. Nice. It's not weapons, replicas. Oh, the shot glass. Okay, it would be a shot glass. It doesn't have to be a shot glass. That's more for comedy. It could be like I don't know. It doesn't have to be a shot. I think it's funny to be a shot glass because this is an adult item. Over 21 would probably be great. Weapons, replicas, weapons. Syringes? It would include sterile syringes. That's the important factor. Like, the whole point of this is that it uses the... Okay. Okay. So oh, that's nice. I think I want to try to I'm going to pause this moment. Thank you. I found the contact us. I'm going to stop this recording. I'm going to upload it to YouTube, and I'm going to log into my account on Kickstarter, and I'm going to send you a message. I thank you for your time and listening to this. I will type out a concise description of... I'm sorry, it's on there. I'll read it and then do that. Bye. Thank you. Thank you and have good days. Goodbye.